Hello, I'm Stanley Lucia and welcome to the HTS Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. T20 franchise cricket is back in St. Lucia, sparking excitement for its potential to elevate the local game through professionalization and player compensation. While concentrating talent may weaken traditional clubs, decentralizing matches will broaden fan access despite logistical hurdles. The financial injection promises economic benefits, though long-term viability is uncertain. Increased visibility offers young players opportunities alongside heightened pressure. The St. Lucia Premier League cricket launch buzzes with anticipation, but its grassroots impact remains to be seen. So we ask, will the revamped Premier League spark a St. Lucia cricket revival? We took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
Oh, obviously, I think it will revive it, because it used to be $100 per player, and now it's $500, and I think that's a good initiative for this government, and I believe it will encourage the youngsters to go into the game, and it will make it even better later, so they'll be able to put it a little higher up than what it is now today.
Yeah, I do think that the idea of adding the additional $400 to each player will definitely have a great impact on interest in cricket in St. Lucia. I do think that it would go a long way in reviving the whole cricket landscape in St. Lucia. Additionally, per player, I think it is very good in terms of the players' economic standing and their ability to even look into it as a full-time job. Cricket is very, very expensive because to purchase the various equipment per player for a cricket team, I know it's a very expensive thing. And I do think that the government of St. Lucia has done a brilliant thing by stepping in and raising up the level of incentives that the players would get. So therefore, kudos to our government, and I do trust that they continue to do those kinds of things for the youth in St. Lucia.
And it would actually get a lot of the youths off the streets, and have them, it would be of some incentive to a lot of way around the place and the youths coming up. And from $100 to $500, $550, I think that's good enough, and still something else can be done pertaining to the youths, but yet still it will at least bring some good to the island, and a lot of the youths will get off the streets and have something better to do, and in their spare times as well. So yes, I agree, and I would say that it's a positive thing.
Because that competition started in 2017, and when the players were getting only 100, now the government stepped in, and now the players are getting $500, which is very good. I think that's a very good initiative, and that'll be able to motivate a lot of young guys, take them out from the ghettos, take them out from the streets, and bring the cricket back in St. Lucia. I think that's a good thing going on.
The Premier League is a benchmark that is supposed to propel many of our youngsters to the other level. And as we can see, we have Julian Alfred, who has on the world map as to what she has done for us in the country. So there are many of us with potential to develop in this country. And I'm happy that from $100 incentive to $500, that will incentivize our young people to go into sports and have them occupied in terms of engagement, productive engagement, right? But I am convinced that will, because we have produced many national players, regional players, and Darren for me is an example of what we have done. And we are hoping that out of many, there will be many other sports persons coming out. So just present the opportunity, and the potential will develop to their true potential as it relates.
Well, the $500 is something more than what they used to get before, but I still find it's not enough.
Yeah, the incentive is good, but the way the thing is now, I don't think it will make much difference.
In this day and age, right nowadays, as we see, cricket, in fact, sports on the whole has become a business, and it is up left to these young men growing up now and women take the opportunity, because the opportunities are there. You make money out of sports now. You can put your mind to it and then get something, gain something from it, and plus enhance your sporting discipline and skills and talent. So it's up left to them. If they want to sit back and wait for things to happen for them, they're wrong. They have to get up and get now. Look, the availabilities are there now. So they need to make use of it.
Yeah, the cricket will be so good because when you look at it, the young players on the streets there, because before we had a lot of cricket, football, netball and then things, but the cricket thing to now, it's real solid. There's the IPL, the little boys watching the IPL, it's making sense. They're making money. From $100 to $500, it makes a lot of sense. I appreciate government can send Kazimi.
Now to our new discussion. Easter, a pivotal observance in the Christian faith commemorating the resurrection of Jesus Christ, holds deep religious significance for many St. Lucians. However, some perceive a gradual decline in its sacred nature, potentially overshadowed by secular festivities and commercial interests. This perspective suggests that the increasing prominence of celebratory events, extended holiday weekends, prioritizing leisure activities, and the significant role of non-religious customs such as Easter egg hunts and social gatherings might be diluting the central spiritual message. However, others contend that while the ways in which Easter is celebrated may be changing, the fundamental religious observance remains robust within families and religious institutions across St. Lucia. They point to consistent attendance at church services, religious processions, and the enduring importance of Easter rituals as evidence of its continued spiritual relevance. So we ask, do you believe Easter is losing its sanctity as a religious observance? Remember, our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and the new discussion.